I ate a ramen for 6 years to buy my own house. At 6:42 p.m., my brother had police drag me away in handcuffs on my own lawn. My mother watched, holding a casserole dish, and never blinked. They thought they'd buried the truth with grandma. The cuffs clicked shut in front of my new house. My mother stood by the mailbox in pearl earrings holding a foil-covered casserole dish like she'd just arrived early for dinner. She didn't say, "There's been a mistake." She didn't say, "That's my daughter." She didn't even set the dish down. My father stared at the curb. Not at me, not at the officers, not at the son who made the call. Graham stood near the cruiser in a navy sport coat, calm as a man hosting a party instead of destroying one. 12 years older than me. Always the family's self-appointed judge. "Harper Mercer," the officer said. "You're being taken in for questioning. Financial fraud, theft by deception, misappropriation of estate assets." "My house," I whispered. "Ma'am, this is my house." Graham smiled. Small. The kind only I would catch. "Harper," he said, loud enough for the neighbors. "Stop making this harder. You know what you did." 3 weeks earlier, I'd stood barefoot on that same porch with paint on my wrist, laughing so hard I cried, holding up the keys. 6 years of freelance work, 6 years of instant ramen and a car with a window that needed help going up. 6 years of telling friends noodles were a lifestyle choice because the truth felt too embarrassing. Freedom had a price. I paid it in full. "Mom," I said, "tell them this is insane." Diane shifted the dish against her hip. "You should have answered your brother's calls." That was it. No outrage. No mother stepping between her daughter and a nightmare. "You told them I stole money?" I asked Graham. "I told them the truth. You liquidated assets that were never yours." "What assets?" "Grandmother's estate." The ground tilted. Evelyn Mercer died 4 years ago. She was the only person in this family who ever looked at me like I was more than a disappointment. She taught me to make biscuits from scratch, to balance a checkbook, to spot a smile with a knife behind it. After she died, my family sat me down and told me there was nothing left. Medical bills had eaten the estate. I believed them. Grief makes you soft in exactly the places people know to press. Now my brother was accusing me of stealing an inheritance I'd been told never existed. "You should have stayed in your lane, Harper," he murmured as the officers walked me past him. "Now you can explain it to a judge." My father flinched. He said nothing. That silence broke something in me that had been bending for years. At the station, they took my phone, then my dignity, then my keys, sealed in a plastic bag stamped 7:26 p.m. Officer Daniels set Graham's complaint on the table, my name typed again and again, like repetition could make a lie official. "Do you recognize the Evelyn Mercer Family Trust?" he asked. "I recognize my grandmother's name, that's all." He slid a deed transfer form across the table, my name on the purchaser line, Graham's signature on an affidavit below it, swearing I'd used estate funds without permission. Under his signature, a notary stamp dated 4 years earlier, the week of Evelyn's funeral, the week they told me there was nothing left. "I never signed anything," I said. "I bought this house with a mortgage, savings, and freelance income. I can prove every dollar." Officer Daniels' mouth tightened. Even he saw it now. The door opened. Not Graham. My father stood there, 10 years older than he'd looked in the driveway, sweat darkening his collar, a bent manila envelope shaking in his hands. "Harper," he whispered, "your grandmother left instructions. Graham told us he destroyed them." The room went still. His hands trembled so hard the paper scraped the table as he finally let go. Officer Daniels pulled out the first page. Across the top, in handwriting I knew better than my own, the E leaning left, the old capital H with the loop I used to trace as a kid, 6 words waited for me. For Harper. When they finally stopped lying, I stopped breathing. Officer Daniels looked up at my father. "Mr. Mercer," he said quietly, "you understand what this may mean." My father sank into the chair across from me and said nothing at all. Full story on channel, link below.